It is Monday. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend and that you are ready for your Monday workout. So today we're going to take it back a notch. We are going to do a body weight strength with a dynamic mobility focus. So there's not going to be a lot of high impact. Actually, there's no high impact at all. But that doesn't mean it's not challenging. If you feel like the 1 minute for each exercise isn't long enough, you can either do it for a longer duration or maybe hold some of the movements a little bit longer. No time for a warm-up today, so just make sure you warm up properly before we get going. Pretty straightforward. We have 7 exercises. Each of them are 1 minute with a 15-second transition time. Okay? So your first exercise, feet are below your hips. Let me show you first. It's a bottom half squat. You're going to step behind and do lateral flexion. Bottom half squat, step behind, lateral flexion. Let me fix this a little bit. There we go. So timer's going to start in just a second. You're welcome to keep warming up if you're not quite warmed up. Oh, there it is. Bottom half squat, step behind, and then reach overhead. Okay, so the first time we go through this, just get the movement pattern down. On your squats, make sure you're pulsing through the hips, not through the back. And as you step behind, really lengthen the body. If you don't want to cross your feet behind, you're welcome to, reach up overhead here and keep your feet below your hips. I have to start my timer. You keep moving. And then overhead the other way. Bottom half. And other side. There we go. And overhead. How's everybody doing out there? It's been a beautiful few days. Think about exhaling as you reach up overhead. You should feel a nice long lengthening. There it is. Okay. Second exercise, elbow plank position, please. Knees or toes. Elbows below the shoulders. Take a look. If you're on your toes, you're going to tap a knee and bring it back up. Alternating sides with hip stability. If you want to do this from the knees, you're going to alternate extending and then extending. Now, I didn't mention it, but I'll go ahead and mention it now. For this workout, feel free if you have carpet to either go barefoot or wear socks. You don't have to wear shoes. And if you have a hard surface, you can go barefoot. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, just wear your training shoes. That's fine. On these planks, make sure the elbows are below the shoulders, your forearms are parallel, and your hips are stable. Belly button's drawn into the spine. Chin away from your chest. Keep breathing. Bring yourself up. Next, we have a crouch with a hinge. Let me show it to you first. Let's do one side at a time. Keep your right foot there. You're going to step back small. Reach underneath. Bring the arms up. Reach forward and hinge. Okay? So reach down. Reach up. Reach forward. So like you're going to tie your shoe. Hold it shoulder height. Tip forward and reach and lengthen. So fingertips forward. Push with the heel. Stand back up. Your back foot is about your foot's distance behind the front foot. And as you reach down, your spine stays long. Try not to round your back. If you don't feel comfortable doing a single leg, you can tip forward here instead. We'll do just one side, and the next time we'll switch. Reach through. So you should be feeling that front leg. Glute, hamstring, the shoulders are working. You've got gravity pushing down on top of you. Take a little breather. Frog bridge, alternate arm reaches. So you're on the floor. Frog bridge, your feet are together like a butterfly pose. You're going to lie back. I think you can see. You're going to put your feet down. You're going to reach your arms up, lift into a frog bridge. Hold it. Open the arm.
Open the arm. Now, I don't know if you can see here. Reach overhead, touch your thumb to the floor, and then other side. If that bothers your shoulder, then don't go all the way to the floor. Make sure your glutes are engaged. If it bothers you, you can always go down to a traditional bridge. As you reach overhead, try not to elevate your scapula. And don't forget to breathe. Giving you guys a thumbs up the whole time. There it is, okay. Sumo heel lift to stand. So go ahead and take your feet out super wide. Turn your toes out to 10 and 2 o'clock. Option number 1, sumo squat. Lift your heels. Stand up on your toes. Drop your heels. So down, lift, stand, lower. Okay, so if this is a little bit too much on the ankles today, you can come down, lift, and then stand up, or maybe you're there. I'll go back to what I showed you originally. Great for ankle stability. Great for ankle strength. Great for your calves, adductors, quads, glutes, all that. Keep the torso tall, pushing up. If there's pain, don't do it, or pick a different option. If you need a little more, maybe you hold a little bit longer and you stay here instead. Now sit up to tabletop. Let's stay on one side at a time. So watch first, plant your hand, reach the arm up, and then lift the hips. Lower down and reset. So you're up, look up, lift, bring it back down. Now if that bothers your shoulders, you're welcome to stay right here and resist. Or maybe you come up here and put the elbow down. Find what works for you. Chin away from the chest, eyes up. Hand is below the shoulder. Doing good? Keep working. We don't always have to be jumping and being impactful on the joints to get a good workout. Keep that in mind. Okay. Plank, lower, Superman, and then a child's pose. So let me make sure I'm in view here. Knees or toes. You're going to lower down to the floor. Drop down. Drop your knees. Reach. Palms in, thumbs up. Pull down, hands below the shoulders, push back into child's pose. Again. Now as you're pushing back into child's pose, let me show you. Make sure you're moving down in one long plank. You're going to lift the chest up as much as you feel comfortable. Pull the elbows to your ribs. When you come back to child's pose, bring your hips with you, meaning you don't keep them down. Okay, bring them with you. Don't drop them. Push back. You can also lower to the floor on your knees. Okay, that was one set. Go ahead and get a quick drink of water. We should still be feeling pretty good. Muscles should be feeling lengthened. So we're going to go through it again. Take out what you need. Remember your options, please. And you should be not really high up there in your heart rate. Let me remind you, let's go and start bottom half squat and then reach. Pulsing from the hips and then a big reach. Cross the foot behind, or you can stay right here. Lengthen. So we're not just going through the motions. Really think about reaching, powering up overhead. I'll turn this way. If you need a little bit more, keep moving. A few seconds left. There it is. Elbow plank, knees or toes, please get there quick. You're gonna alternate tapping the knee to the floor or lifting the knee up. Elbows below the shoulders. Lengthen the torso, drive the head forward, and go. Tap, lift. So here's what I do not want you to do. Okay? Hips are quiet. As you lift the leg up, engage the glutes, engage the hamstrings. Try not to lock out the knees too tight. Pull that belly button in towards your spine. Continue to breathe. Strength endurance right here. If you still feel like a minute's not enough for you, you are welcome to do a little longer. Maybe try it on a decline where your feet are elevated. And on the contrary, if it's a little too much, come down to the knees and alternate here. Or you can also go on to an incline. Okay, crouch, other side. So switch legs. I believe I forgot to tell you we were supposed to mirror, but I think I said right, so I apologize. Left, if that's what I said. Other side. Crouch, and then a reach. Reach under, and then reach forward. That back toe right here should point to the floor, not out here. That's external hip rotation, so belly button needs to shine forward, toes point down. If that's not working for you, then you can stay right here. All is good. Lengthen fingertip to toe. Try to get your fingers to touch under the knee. Okay. Frog bridge with the arm reaches. I'm going to move down a little bit. Feet together like a butterfly pose. Lie back. If you can see better. Arms up, lift. Open. Open. Reach. Oops, there's a piano bench back there. Keep working. That's better. Try to keep those shoulders away from the ears. Here's what I mean. When you reach overhead, try not to elevate the scapula. Keep it down. Engage the glutes. Keep the hips up. Maybe move both arms together. Maybe you get creative and try to throw yourself off balance, which is great for stability. Maybe diagonal and rest. Okay, guys. Sumo heel lift to stand. Feet out, toes out, torso is long. Come down, lift, and then drop. Now, if you want to make this a little more challenging, stay right here. Only thing moving is my feet. Okay, if that's a little too much. What if that's still too much today? Are you still working? Are you doing more than you do on the couch watching Netflix? Probably. Could you do this while you're watching Netflix? Sure. I don't know why I picked Netflix, but I do not like sponsored with them or anything. And back down. So what have you all been up to? It's getting lonely talking to my phone. My kids are keeping me busy though. I'm very thankful to be with them. Keep moving. There it is. Okay. Sit up to tabletop. Other side this time. Hopefully you remember which side you did last time. Gonna lie back. You're here. Plant the hand. Lift up. Lower down. Slowly control yourself back down. Plant the hand. Eyes up. You can also stop here or come to the elbow. We're almost through set number 2, you guys. Push your feet through the floor. Lift up. Turn it on over, please. Plank lower, Superman lap pull, child's pose, knees or toes. 1 minute. Set it up, hands below the shoulders, knees or toes. Lower down, drop your knees, reach and lift, pull, push back. Hands are below the shoulders. Thumbs line up with mid-chest. Also stay on your knees. That's all. Okay, we're gonna do it all again one more time together. Getting a little bit warmer. Don't leave this set out though, even if you're thinking, man, I miss my jumping and my heart rate being really high. Lengthening the fascia, moving the body, getting the blood flowing is really good, okay? And if you are an advanced exerciser, you could always do this and maybe go out and do something else, all right? Last chance. Here we go. Keep going. Even if you need to make it a little bit smaller. Keep moving the body. Exhale up. Inhale. Pushing the whole foot away from the floor. Eyes in front.
and long. We're getting there. Okay, that one's done for now. Elbow plank position, please. Knees or toes. Alternating those knee taps. Make sure I'm in the video. All right, set it up, lengthen the torso. Find that solid plank position. Fingertips forward, head forward. Elbows below the shoulders. Lift up out of the shoulders, meaning you don't drop down or elevate up. Squeeze your stomach muscles. Pull in, up, all around. Hang on to it, you guys. It should be a little harder than it was the first set. If it's challenging you, it's improving you. And that one is done. Okay, crouch to hinge. We're gonna alternate sides this time. So either foot can step back, you're gonna reach under, hinge forward, stand up, switch. Okay, keep that going. Reach. Trying to move different angles here. If I don't seem very energetic today, I apologize. I had oral surgery 6 days ago. So that's why we're doing low impact. That's why I'm not talking very much. But trust me, I miss you guys. And I'm really energetic in here and up here. All right, frog bridge with arm reaches. Here we go. That should be a good view here. Feet together, lean back, arms up, push through the feet, open, open. If you plan on doing a high intensity workout today, you could always go through this once as part of your warm-up or even your active recovery, or you could use it for your full workout today. Different for every body, but just remember, if you keep moving, you're already successful. No excuses. There it is. Okay, here we go. Sumo, heel lift to stand. Take those feet out wide. Turn the toes out, long torso, whatever your arms want to do. Okay, down, lift. Maybe you stay here. It's your last opportunity. Pushing through the balls of the feet. This is why maybe being barefoot or wearing socks would be a better option today. Got on my wool socks and my feet are nice and toasty. Keep moving, you guys. I hear a lot going on out there.
can't tell if it's the kids or the dogs. And rest. All right, sit up to tabletop. This time we are gonna alternate sides, okay? So you're gonna lie back. Tuck in your shirts. Here we go. Plant, lift, plant, lift, plant, drive. Turn that way. Remember your options, you guys. Stop here. Still reaching, still lengthening. You can shorten it here with the elbow. Okay, that is all. Plank, lower, Superman, child's pose. Final exercise, unless you want to go back through it again. Let's see. All right, let's move. Lower, drop, reach, pull, push back. Lower, you're in control of how long the rest is and how fast your pace is. So maybe you're here and you're right back into it. Squeeze. Keep moving. Okay, we're nearing the end there. That's why I didn't do a warm up. But for this type of workout, just think about lengthening again. You can actively stretch or static stretch. This would be a static stretch, or an active stretch would be more here. So whatever you want to do there. Breathe. Just gonna kind of talk while we're cooling down here. Reach up overhead, all the way down. Drop down, put your hips up. Hope you guys had a good time today. Next workout, we'll be doing more high intensity. Roll it up, because hopefully I'll be feeling a little bit better. A little twist side to side. One more each way. Meet in the middle, big shoulder roll. If you want a little more, go for it. Awesome job moving, you guys. I'm proud of all of you. Thank you for using these videos. We will be together very soon, so stay tuned. Have a great day.